I hope you beautiful lot. My name's Jason, and this is You Put the Boom Boom Into My Heart. This is my 80s podcast. If you thought that intro was good, take a look at this. Absolutely brilliant. I hope you beautiful lot. My name's Jason, and this is You Put the Boom Boom Into My Heart. Right, top 10 80s films. Now, this was just far too hard. I love every genre, everything about 80s, and I love 80s movies. So if these top 10, if your 80s favorite is not in there, it doesn't mean I don't like them. I absolutely love every 80s. I just wanted to, it didn't take long to pick my own brain, I can assure you. I just wanted to get some great 80s. I keep being asked to do this, so I thought I would do the top 10. I've just done top 10 songs and artists. Far too many for me to name, but I did a top 10. I missed loads out of it, to be fair, but that I just had to grab 10. And the same with the movies. So I love everything to do with the 80s. I've not got things like E.T. I loved E.T. There's some great films in there. I only just watched Top Gun because I wasn't a massive fan of Tom Cruise. Watched Top Gun recently, and the second one. Tom Cruise, absolutely incredible in it. I absolutely loved it. So I'm a fan now. So they're not in there, but just to let you know, this is my top 10. There's loads of films missing from it that I love, but I just picked these top 10 that I love. And coming in at number 10, by no means number 10, but the 10th one was the Nightmare on Elm Street saga. So all the Nightmare on Elm Street, absolutely. The original Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street was just absolutely phenomenal for me. Scared the living sugar out of me when I was a kid. Growing up in the 80s, Robert Englund will be and always will be the only Freddy Krueger any better than Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger. I've seen some of the other ones. It's like, nah. Robert Englund will always be Freddy Krueger, and who's absolutely incredible as that part, as well as the old cast. Obviously, the original one had the first scene of Johnny Depp. Incredible, brilliant film, scary as hell. I just love every part of the franchise. The second one, up to the third one, with all the kids in them, in that, is it a nuthouse? Is that what we're going to call it? In a mental institution. Absolutely incredible. Fourth one, brilliant. All the ones with Robert Englund in, for me, were just absolutely brilliant. Some of them were bonkers, but some of them were just, but as bonkers as they were absolutely classic 80s films. So for me, Nightmare on Elm Street comes in at number 10, but no mean by the, there's just loads, isn't there? But I just had to choose some. So Nightmare on Elm Street comes in at number 10, all the franchise. And he went, and number 9 for me is that classic. I only like the original. I didn't really like the second one, was Porky's. So if anyone's not seen Porky's, go watch Porky's. It is, there's some of the most classic scenes in there. It's got the amazing Kim Cattrall, who's, you know, I love Kim Cattrall, who plays someone that they call Lassie. If you've never seen it, go watch Porky's. It's just brilliant. So basically, it's a coming-of-age film. A lot of slapstick, sex, and nudity, and some great one-liners. So if you want to watch, if you've never watched Porky's, go watch. I mean, they had a Porky's too. I'm not sure if they had a 3, but I only loved the original from the 80s. So the original Porky's was just brilliant for me. So if you've never seen it, go and watch Porky's. Brilliant, especially with the ball breaker lady in it. That scene is just incredible. Please go and watch the Porky's. So that coming at number 9. Coming at number 8 is the absolute iconic Fatal Attraction. So if you've never watched Fatal Attraction, where have you been? Michael Douglas and the amazing and incredible Glenn Close as the psychotic. I tell you what, that woman scared the life. She was what nightmares have made her. Don't ever do a woman wrong. If her name's Glenn Close as this character, she was just as scary as you can imagine. The scene with the bunny was not, that just absolutely traumatized me for such a long time, because obviously I'm a bit of an animal lover. I love animals, but that Glenn Close was she was absolutely barking And I'm not literally Barger. She was absolutely off her trolley, but she was, as Glenn Close always is, she's absolutely incredible. And please, please, if you've never seen Fatal Attraction, that's another banger you need to go and watch. Fatal Attraction with the amazing Michael Douglas and Glenn Close. So that was at number 9. So coming in at number 8, we have, I've already done this, ain't I? Thought I had. That was number 8. I have to cut this out. Coming in at number 7, we have the amazing Poltergeist. All of them are brilliant. All the Poltergeists are brilliant for me. If you've never watched Poltergeist, go watch it. Caroline, that young girl, Heather O'Rourke, was it, I think her name was, who passed away at the age of 12. What an absolute actress she was. If she'd still been here, she'd have been smashing it out over the world. She was just incredible for a young girl. Take on that part. So obviously, if you've watched Poltergeist, you know what I mean. It's about a haunt. It's like all spirits and taking over this girl, and it's just absolute classic 80s films. It's just, the second one was even as, I mean, that bloke in the second one was just scary as hell, wasn't it? But Poltergeist, go watch Poltergeist. If you've never seen it, it's just an incredible, incredible film. So that's number 7. Coming in at number 6 is the amazing, the amazing Witches of Eastwick. I'm a big Cher fan. Love Michelle Pfeiffer. Love Suzanne Sarandon and Jack Nicholson. And when this came out, knowing that every single one of them were going to be in this film, you knew it was just going to be brilliant. It's just go and watch Witches of Eastwick. If you've never seen it, it is just an incredible cast, a great cast, fun and absolutely bizarre. The cast just made it. If it wasn't for the cast, it probably wouldn't have been it. But you know what I mean? If you got Cher, Suzanne Sarandon, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Jack Nicholson in it, you know it's going to be a great film. So that's my number 6, which is Witches of Eastwick. Right, we're down to the top 5. So my top 5, coming in at number 5, which people are going to say, oh, that should have been 8. Probably should have been. But coming in at the top 5 was the amazing Back to the Future franchise. 1, 2, and 3. But 1, for me, was just brilliant. I loved everything about Back to the Future. That young kid in me, it just grabbed every attention. And I just loved watching it. It was all the future. When obviously in the 80s, when you thought that's what, I mean, we're there now, aren't we? The future looks nothing like Back to the Future told us it was going to be. But absolutely brilliant. Classic film. Michael J. Fox, absolute icon. Brilliant in there, as well as the Doc. And what more do you say about Back to the Future? It's just an absolute classic. If you ask anyone to name an 80s film, they normally come up with that one, don't they? So absolutely incredible. Back to the Future at number 5. Coming in at number 4 for me is more of a B movie, but if you've never watched this, you've got to go and watch it. It is a bit of a B movie, but for me, Elvira, Mistress of the Darkness, was just a great, great film. It tickled the life out of me. It was just funny. She was incredible. The slapstick comedy, the undertones, it was like Playboy school humor, and I was there for it. I was loving it and I wanted it, and it was just an incredible time. And she was just, Elvira was brilliant. I mean, if you've never watched it, go watch Elvira, Mistress of Darkness, the film. It's just slapstick comedy at its best, and she is incredible. And all you ever see is a chest. Tell me I'm wrong. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, at number 4. What a brilliant film. Coming in closely at number 3 is The Lost Boys. Now, what more do you say about The Lost Boys? For me, was just, it was classic, iconic, a great film. I love vampire films, but when you're a bit young watching this, it's like, you know what I mean? I mean, you watch it now and you just watch it and it just brings back so much nostalgia. But honestly, absolutely brilliant. A great film. Great to watch. You can watch it anytime. You might have watched it a million times. You can still watch it. It's just an incredible film. If you've never watched The Lost Boys, where have you been? If you want to watch it, go watch it again. If you've never watched it, go watch it. It's just a brilliant 80s vampire film and just great. Just watch it, honestly. It's absolutely incredible. Coming at number 2 is Mannequin. So as everyone knows, I love the amazing Kim Cattrall, and the Mannequin was just absolute pure gold for me. She was brilliant. And you know, when you think of a time now, what the technology we've got now, but how they did with her as a mannequin, she was brilliant in it. Amazing actress, as she always is, and it was just some great 80s. And the Hollywood bloke was just brilliantly camp, funny, absolutely spot on, with the amazing Estelle Getty as well from the Golden Girls. As you know, I love the Golden Girls. So please go and watch Mannequin if you've never seen it. And my number 1 film, which is no surprise, would be The Breakfast Club. I absolutely love this. I've watched these films probably a million times, and I still love it. And it's just, The Breakfast Club film was iconic. It's of its time. You can't ever remake it, so please don't ever try and remake it. Anyone out there, if you're listening, you can't remake The Breakfast. You can't make half one, to be fair. And it just blew my mind. And it's quite basic, isn't it? It's quite, and you know what I mean? There's like a few characters in that, and it's just, it shouldn't work, but it absolutely worked. Incredible. I just love The Breakfast Club. So please go watch The Breakfast Club. Absolutely good. So that's my top 10. There's other films. Gremlins, absolutely incredible film. Love the Gremlins. You know what I mean? So there's loads of other stuff that you could have watched. I mean, you got things like I said, Poltergeist. I've already put Poltergeist in there, Jay. But there's loads of 80s films that are out there that are incredible, that everybody loves, everybody can watch. I mean, you've got things like, I'm sure Salem's Lot was out there. That scared the life out of me. That was out in the 70s, but I remember they re-released Salem's Lot as a series in the 80s. Scared tapping on that window. Oh, have a great day, you beautiful lot. How brilliant was that? If you love the 80s like I do, please go over to my YouTube channel, my Spotify channel, and Apple Podcast. You put the boom boom into my heart and give us a share, not the singer share, not If I Could Turn Back Time, not that share, but just share, like, comment, and subscribe. But most of all, have an amazing day and just show us some love, some 80s love. Have a good day, you beautiful lot.